time, although I know that there are some traffic issues and folks are still arriving. So I will go ahead and get us at least started for today. It's my pleasure to serve as the chair of the Planning and Zoning Committee. I'll try to keep things moving orderly as my predecessor Kathleen Murphy did, and look forward to working with all of you for the remainder of this term. So I'll go ahead and take attendance first. Councilmember Withers, the chair, is present. Councilmember Bradford is here. Councilmember Gamble is here. I thought I saw Councilmember Hager. Is he around? Oh. Okay. Thank you. Councilmember Hall, I do not see present. Councilmember Murphy is present. Councilmember O'Connell is present. Councilmember Parker is present. Vice Chair Rutherford is present. Councilmember Sepulveda I don't see yet. Councilmember Van Rees is present, and Councilmember Welsh is present. Having said that, most things are on our consent agenda, so I will go through items that I believe on our agenda are on the consent calendar, but if anyone needs to pull anything off, please let me know. So the first one is item number 1, RS 2021-1194, and I won't read the full caption, but this is a utility easements issue. Item number 2, BL 2021-884, the sponsors are Councilmember Murphy and Nash. This one's on the consent calendar to defer indefinitely. Item number 3, which is BL 2021-920, sponsors are Councilmember Murphy and Nash. That one is also on the consent calendar to defer indefinitely. Item number 4, BL 2021-924, Councilmember Allen and several others. This is on consent to approve with a letter from the sponsor. Item number 5, BL 2021-925, the sponsors are Councilmember Toombs, Murphy, and Young. This one is on consent to approve with a letter from the sponsor. Item number 6, BL 2021-927, Councilmembers Roten, Murphy, and others. This one's on consent to approve with a letter, or with a sponsor present. Item number 7, BL 2021-928, Councilmembers Toombs, Murphy, and Young. This one's on consent to approve with a letter, and with a sponsor present, rather. Bills on third reading, number 8, BL 2021-766. The sponsor is Councilmember Porterfield. That one's on consent to approve with a letter. Item number 9, BL 2021-810. The sponsor is Councilmember Van Rees. This one's on consent to approve with the sponsor present. Item number 10, BL 2021. A little closer. Is that better? Sorry about that. Item number 10, BL 2021-827. Sponsors are Councilmember Hauser and Rosenberg. This one is on consent to approve with letter from both sponsors. Item number 13, which is BL 2021-859. The sponsor is Councilmember Van Rees, who's present. Item number 14, BL 2021-868. The sponsor, Councilmember O'Connell, is present. Item number 15, BL 2021-869, Councilmember O'Connell, the sponsor, is present. Item number 16, BL 2021-886, the sponsor is Councilmember Porterfield, who has a letter. Item number 17, BL 2021-888, the sponsor is Councilmember Van Rees, who's present. Item number 19, BL 2021-894, the sponsor is Councilmember Sledge, who sent a letter. Item number 20, BL 2021-895, the sponsor is Councilmember Toombs. There is a proposed amendment. We have a letter to apply the amendment and approve. Is that correct? Thank you. Item number 21, BL 2021-896, the sponsor is Councilmember Toombs. It's a materials one. Request to approve. Item number 22, BL 2021-898. The sponsor is Councilmember Parker, who's present. Consent to approve. Item number 23, BL 2021-899. The sponsor is Councilmember Sledge, who has a letter requesting approval. Item number 24, BL 2021-900. The sponsor is Councilmember Toombs, who is present, requesting approval. Item number 25, BL 2021-901. The sponsor is Councilmember Toombs, requesting approval. Item number 26, BL 2021-902. The sponsor is Councilmember Parker, who's present with a request for approval. Item number 29, this BL 2021-899. The sponsors are Councilmember O'Connell and Sledge. Request to approve. And finally, item number 30, BL 2021-910. The sponsor is Councilmember Toombs, who's here requesting approval. Did any of those items needs to come off? And I can also run down that list one more time just for everybody. Okay, so it would be items, the consent calendar would be items number 1, 2, which would be for indefinite deferral, 3, which would be indefinite deferral, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 19, 20, 21, 20 would be to approve with an amendment. Then 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 29, and 30. All right, I'll go ahead and, can I get Vice Chair Rutherford to move the consent calendar? So read the captions first. Okay. And actually, while Councilmember Syracuse has arrived and we have a couple of items for Councilmember Syracuse, and were you wanting to move approval on those items as well? Okay, so I'll add those back in. So hang on just a second. So that would be items 18, 12. And 12, Councilmember Syracuse has an amendment that you want to be applied to it? Okay, so 12 would be approved with an amendment. Okay, so we're going to try this one more time. So I will read the captions for the consent calendar. So this is item number 1, RS 2021-1194, amends ordinance BL 2020-538 to authorize Metro government to abandon easements at 405 South 4th Street. Bills on second reading, item number 2, BL 2021-884, sponsors are Murphy and Nash. This is an easement question as well at 4005 Utah Avenue. It's on consent to defer indefinitely. Item number 3, BL 2021-920, sponsors are Councilmembers Murphy and Nash. These are easements pertaining to 262 and 264 White Bridge Pike on consent to defer indefinitely. Item number 4, BL 2021-924, Councilmembers Allen, Toombs, Murphy, and Young, authorizes granting of permanent and temporary construction easements to Piedmont Natural Gas on certain property owned by Metro government. Item number 5, BL 2021-925, Councilmembers Toombs, Murphy, and Young, abandons an unnamed right-of-way and easement off Old Matthews Road. Item number 6, BL 2021-927, Councilmembers Roten, Murphy, and Young, authorizes Metro government to negotiate and accept easements for the Surrey Road Stormwater Improvements Project for 8 properties located on Surrey Road. Item number 7, BL 2021-928, Councilmembers Toombs, Murphy, and Young. This is another easement question for property located at 131 Great Circle Road and Cumberland Bend, also known as the Duke at Metro Center Development. Items on third reading, BL 2021-766. The sponsors are Councilmember Porterfield. Changes from AR2A to SP zoning on property located at 3156 Anderson Road to permit 22 multifamily residential units. Item number 9, BL 2021-810, sponsors Councilmember Van Rees, changes from RS10 to SP zoning for properties located at 301 Ben Allen Road and Ben Allen Road unnumbered to permit 245 multifamily residential units. Item number 10, BL 2021-827, Councilmembers Hauser and Rosenberg, changes 131.06 acres from SP to RS80 zoning for properties located at 8733 and 8811 Newsom Station Road, approximately 1,700 feet northwest of Coley Davis Road, zoned SP. Item number 12, BL 2021-857, the sponsor is Councilmember Syracuse, changes 5.9 acres from RS10 to SP zoning for properties located at 1908 Lebanon Pike and Lebanon Pike unnumbered at the northeast corner of Omaha Drive and Lebanon Pike to permit 40 multifamily residential units and 9 single-family lots. Pardon me, and that's to move approval with an amendment. Item number 13, BL 2021-859, the sponsor is Councilmember Van Reese, changes 16.50 acres from OG to MUGA and MUGA-NS zoning for a portion of property located at 612 West Due West Avenue at the northwest corner of West Due West Avenue and South Graycroft Avenue. Item number 14, BL 2021-868, the sponsor is Councilmember O'Connell. This updates review processes, updates maps, revises topographical errors, and refines the urban design standards within Chapter 17.37 Downtown Code. Item number 15, BL 2021-869, the sponsor is Councilmember O'Connell. Refines the urban design standards within Chapter 17.37 Downtown Code related to materials. Item number 16, BL 21-886, the sponsor is Councilmember Porterfield, authorizes building materials and restrictions for BL 2021-766, which is an SP, for property located at 3156 Anderson Road. Item number 17, BL 2021-888, the sponsor is Councilmember Van Reese, authorizes building material restrictions for BL 2021-810, an SP for property located at 301 Ben Allen Road. Item number 18, BL 2021-890, the sponsor is Councilmember Syracuse, authorizes building material restrictions for BL 2021-857, an SP zoning district for property located at 1908 Lebanon Pike. Item number 19, BL 2021-894, the sponsor is Councilmember Sledge, applies 1.1 acres of neighborhood landmark overlay district to property located at 2400 10th Avenue South at the southeast corner of Carruthers Avenue and 10th Avenue South, zoned R8 and located within the Waverly Belmont Neighborhood Conservation District to permit community education and daycare and office. Item number 20, BL 2021-895, Councilmember Toombs, changes 4.96 acres from RM4 to SP zoning for property located at 503 West Trinity Lane, approximately 100 feet of Old Matthews Road, to permit a mixed-use development, and this is with an amendment. Item number 2021, BL 2021-896, authorizes building material restrictions and requirements for the bill that we just read for property located at 503 West Trinity Lane. Item number 22, BL 2021-898, Councilmember Parker is the sponsor, changes 0.92 acres from RS10 and RM15A to RM15A-NS zoning for properties located at 509, 511, and 513 East Trinity Lane, approximately 270 feet east of Jones Avenue. Item number 23, BL 2021-899, the sponsor is Councilmember Sledge, changes 0.54 acres to rezone from IWD to MUNA-NS zoning for property located at 212 Hart Street and a portion of property located at 1264 3rd Avenue South at the northeast corner of Hart Street and 3rd Avenue South. Item number 24, BL 2021-900, changes 7.22 acres from RS 7.5 and MUGA to SP zoning for property located at Dickerson Pike unnumbered, approximately 380 feet west of Dickerson Pike to permit a mixed-use development. Item number 25, BL 2021-901, from Councilmember Toombs, applies material restrictions to the ordinance that we just read for property on Dickerson Pike. Item number 26, BL 2021-902, the sponsor is Councilmember Parker, changes 0.20 acres from SP to RS5 zoning for a portion of property located at 1801 Meridian Street, approximately 465 east of Meridian Street. Item number 29, BL 2021-909, The sponsors are Councilmember O'Connell and Sledge. Changes 15.56 acres from IWD to RM40A NS zoning for properties located at 1301, 1307, 1309, and 1403 Lebanon Pike, and Lebanon Pike unnumbered, approximately 1,850 feet west of Spence Lane. And finally, item number 30, VL 2021-910, the sponsors Councilmember Toombs, changes 0.27 acres from RS 7.5 to R8 zoning for property located at 2412 Old Matthews Road at the northwest corner of Old Matthews Road and Trinity Hills Parkway. All right, with that, can I get Vice Chair Rutherford to move the consent agenda? Thank you. Any discussion? Are we ready to vote? All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great. Our consent calendar has passed, and now we can move on to the few items that we have remaining, which are the first one I just wanted to bring back for discussion again because we have had discussion about it. This is item number 11, BL 2021-844 by Councilmember Parker. Amends the Metro Code of Laws to require notice by mail to the address of a property in certain cases. Councilmember Parker, would you like to move that bill for discussion? And then just wanted to make sure that there aren't any questions from the committee members on that. So. There you go.
Thank you, Chair. Yes, I'd like to move the bill for discussion.
Is there a second? All right, thank you. Go ahead, please.
Great. So this bill was initially drafted. It's been through several iterations working with Matthew and planning staff. This bill is intended to improve our noticing requirements specifically for tenants. So there's a number of different scenarios where this would kind of come into play. You know, one, just to give an example, and I might ask if the planning table could speak a little bit to the technical changes that we made with the planning substitute. I don't have it in front of me right now, but kind of one example where this might work, let's say there's 10 parcels being rezoned from RS5 to R6. You know, typically there'd be a requirement for signs at a given spacing covering those properties. While the mailed notices would go to the property owners rather than the, if there are tenants of those lots. So what this would do is, in a case where there is a, the owner is not an owner-occupant, the mailed notice would not only go to the owner, but it would go to the current tenant as well, just to sort of keep folks a little bit more in the loop of what's happening with their homes. And then we went back and forth several times about how we would handle multifamily properties, and I actually, again, I don't have the legislation in front of me, so if I could ask planning to maybe give us just a brief description of how the multifamily lots are handled or what we landed on there.
Go ahead.
Sure. So what we looked at with multifamily was typically the noticing information is external facing. And so you're thinking about signage from the standpoint of people that may be passing by the property to see that something's being proposed. And so for multifamily properties, the proposal in the substitute was to require signage at the entrance locations that are oriented in a way that tenants on the property are the intended audience for that signage. We had talked about ways that we could handle mailing notifications, but it's really complicated for multifamily to get actual mailing information to be able to provide a mailed notice. And so we instead sort of pivoted and thought about it from the standpoint of internally facing signage intended for the audience that lives there.
Thank you for that explanation. And yes, I think that we did kind of turn over that problem of mailed notices for multifamily properties a number of times. And what we ultimately found was we just don't have at present a good list of unit numbers for every property. And so I'm not sure, I'm still kind of exploring that to see if there's like a, coordination with USPS or something that could possibly work. But I do think that this bill as it stands and with the planning substitute is an improvement to the current requirements. And so I'll just renew my motion and ask for colleague support, or if there's any clarifying questions or anything that anyone has, I'm happy to address those as well.
Great. Any other discussion from the committee? All right. Well, thank you so much, Councilmember Fargo, for bringing that forward. And you're right. Sometimes for multifamily, we just don't necessarily know how many units are there in all cases. So that can be difficult. And I think particularly if you're looking at mobile home parks or some of those kind of housing situations. So, all right. So with that, we have a motion to approve and a second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Any abstentions? Great. Thank you. What's that? Recommended for approval? Yeah. All right. So the next ones that I have that are not on consent are Councilmember O'Connell. It's yours for 2nd and Madison, essentially, but it's item number 27 and 28, which I believe are for the same property, BL 2021-907 and BL 2021-908. This changes from 1.42 acres from IR to SP zoning for properties located at 121 Madison Street at the southeast corner of 2nd Avenue North in Madison to permit a self-storage use. And then item number 28, which is Bill 908, is the materials component of that. And this one was recommended for disapproval by the Planning Commission, so I'll call on Councilmember O'Connell to discuss that. Go ahead.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Yeah, these bills, I'm assuming, could be taken together. One of them is just the materiality piece that we've seen before. The long and short of it is, this is a weird couple of parcels in Germantown where a self-storage facility was already constructed and it was approved back when that one was done. They wanted to expand, and there were some complicating factors, including the fact that based on a permitting error, they were actually allowed to build more than the zoning allowance on the first building. As they came back to expand, there were some changes that would have been ideal if this entire project had been kind of proposed all as one scenario. But in order to get the overall form to comply with what I think the policy would support here, they would have had to make physical changes to the building that were frankly untenable. What we did do was work with the neighborhood to make serious improvements to streetscape, including an approach to the adjacent greenway that runs through between this portion and the industrial portion of Germantown. And the community supports it, and you can tell that by virtue of the fact that if Germantown opposed it, they would have shown up at public hearing. Historic Germantown did, in fact, send a letter of support for the changes we secured working with planning staff. It is a disapproved bill, which I don't love, but the conditions here, and this is the only time I consider bringing a disapproved bill, were very extenuating, and so I would ask the committee to support.
Thank you, Councilmember O'Connell. And by the way, do you have a motion to approve?
I'm sorry, yeah, would move to approve.
Okay, and a second? All right, thank you. Planning table, should I call on you now or at the end, or? Because I know I do have council members that want to speak on it.
I'm here and happy to answer questions. We've provided the staff report to you all that explains the staff and Planning Commission reasoning for the disapproval, so I'm happy to answer questions if anyone may have them.
Great, thank you so much, Lisa. Councilmember Murphy.
I know, it's reversed up there. It makes you have to think about it before you can get comfortable. I just wanted to share that I do remember when this came before planning, and there was a lot of discussion, I think discontent amongst the planning commissioners that this had already been a project that was overbuilt, and then they were coming back for more. But I think very similar to one of Councilman O'Connell's disapproved bills at the beginning of this term, I'm all right and comfortable supporting it because he's done the work to get neighbors on board. They've found other compromises to kind of make up and kind of make lemon out of the lemonade. And so I just wanted to share that I do remember, even though it was back in May, when this came up at Planning Commission, and really the reasons why we disapproved it, I think have been mitigated by Councilman O'Connell's work. And so I appreciate him doing that on a disapproved bill. And and making it a better situation for everyone.
Thank you so much, Councilmember Murphy, for providing that institutional memory for that one. So thank you. Any other discussion among the committee members? If not, we have a motion to approve, and I'll take that for both bills in a second. And I will call all in favor. Any opposed? And any abstentions? All right, that one's recommended for approval. So I think that concludes the agenda portion of the Planning and Zoning Committee. I will take a liberty of reminding everyone that as we speak, there are redistricting open houses. There isn't a redistricting open house going on as we speak, and please encourage your constituents to participate in that project to give feedback to Metro Planning for council and school board seats, because that is so, so important. And I will also give a final plug as well to please return your spreadsheet to Matthew that includes your capital improvements budget updates before the end of the month. So thank you so much. And that concludes our Planning and Zoning Committee. Thank you.